Do you want to convince yourself that you need more LED light strips? Or even better, do you want to convince your other half that LED light strips are not just a gimmick? In this video, I'm going to show you my top 7 different places where you can put LED light strips in your smart home. Let's roll the intro. An LED light strip is a flexible circuit board full of LEDs that you can stick almost anywhere in your home. These strips can add powerful lighting, they can come in different colors and different brightness, and they can enhance your ambience and just change the look and feel of any room. If you only take one thing away from this video today, the fact that LED light strips need to be out of sight, so you don't want to see the LEDs at all if possible, and also the light needs to be projected down or upwards onto a surface. Standard LED light strips normally come with an RF remote control that you can use to turn on the lights, turn them off, and change colors and brightness. But you can't use your smartphone or you can't use any home automation platform. So I will be soon upgrading all of these light strips to a Zigbee light strip. The guys from Ajax Online provided me this light strip for me to actually use as an example in this video. Now this light strip here is what I would call a smart LED light strip. The main difference between the smart and the standard is that the smart LED light strip, you're able to control them from your Amazon, Google Home Assistant or any home automation platform that you want, and you can use them in automations and just control them with your voice, or you can just use your mobile phone. The first place I'll put LED light strip is in the kitchen. Now you can see I already have some under the cupboard lights, but with this light strip, for me, it just looks better. It gives it a better look and feel. It makes you feel more warm. And also it's really good on the eyes at nighttime. So when you're going and maybe going for a snack at nighttime in the kitchen, instead of having those bright LED lights that you can't really dim, you have this beautiful light strip that you can control. You can automatically set it at a certain brightness level at nighttime. With this light strip here, be careful of the positioning. So don't position them too close to the cupboard. Position them in a way that if you walk away from them, you can't actually see the LED light strips unless you go right close under them. So bear that in mind. The second place is the breakfast bar. I've got this dining room with these 2 lights on either side, but the table is bang in the middle. So by adding this light strip, it will give you a little bit of extra light. And you can use this, for example, for a date night, and you can change the color and create that nice ambience. And what you can do also is you can add a vibration sensor under the chair. As soon as the chair pulls out, so someone's sitting on the dining table, then the LED light strip can turn on. If you thought that was cool, then hit that like button. So for the third place, we're in my garage. I'm going to give you a practical example of what you need to look at before you start installing LED light strips. I've got the 2 main lights, as you can see right on top here. At the moment I've got this softbox open for the recording, but I'll turn this off so you can actually get an idea of how much light's in here. So I have some dead spots around here. So for example, I'm looking at this strip around here. So this LED strip is a Zigbee LED strip that you can pick up from Ajax Online. These guys sent them over for this review. So just to open it up, I already opened up everything previously. So let me give you a quick rundown. So as you can see here, you have the LED strip with some 3M adhesive behind it. If you expose it this way, you're able to see the LED strips. So this will be as long, and depending on what model you've purchased. The one I have here is around 3 meters and 2. You have the Zigbee controller here, connects into this device. You have the switch rocker, and you've got your main plug. So what you're going to need to consider is where to actually plug this in. So what I would advise is to just lay out like this, like I'm showing you right now, and actually see if it's a straight line. If you've got any struggles or any difficulties, I would hide these controllers and this rocker potentially maybe behind here in this corner, so sort of you don't see it. And you can see we've got the power plugged in over here. So you got to think of how and where to trace it out so it's nice and neat. The fourth place I put LED light strips is in my bookcase that you can see right behind me. So this bookcase takes the center stage of this room, and I've put some LED light strips on it, not only to create a nice or a little backdrop for these YouTube videos, but also they're actually quite functional, for example at nighttime, to have those lights on. Now these lights are dumb LEDs, light strips, so they're not smart. So I can't actually control them at this time, but I'll be upgrading them to something a bit more better. The fifth place I would put an LED light strip is a storage room that doesn't actually have any light. In most homes, at least here in the UK, there's just like either one light or actually no light under the cupboard. So if you're looking for something with your shoes, your jacket, or whatever you're trying to get, you can't see anything in this room. So I installed an LED light strip in here. I'm not too happy with the quality of the one I've got. It was one of the cheap ones from Amazon. I'm probably going to replace that in the future. You can use a contact sensor on the door of the cupboard. As soon as the door opens, then the light can turn on. And that's going to immediately give you some big points in terms of usability and practicality of LED light strips. And also bear in mind the amount of lumens you're going to need to get the right level of light in the room. Don't make the same mistake I made of getting something that actually isn't powerful enough to light it up properly. The sixth place I will put a LED light strip is under the sofa. And you can do this, for example, to enhance your movie experience. What you can do is, as soon as the movie starts playing on your TV, if you have this integrated in your smart home, you can activate these lights, turn all the other lights off, and then you can have a nice experience where you can actually see something and you can enjoy your movie without any distractions. The seventh place I will put an LED light strip is behind the monitor. So now I've got this iMac right in front of me here. I don't actually have an LED light strip behind it. I have a play bar just behind the monitor to create a nice look and feel. And this really helps you when you're working at night or if it's dark. It softens your eyes, makes you more productive, it just makes you enjoy the experience of actually being at a computer for a long time. What I would also try and do is I would try to automate this light with the fact that your computer is on the network. So since your computer is on the network, then if it's dark, you could just turn on this lamp, and you can do the other way around, turn it off when your computer is off. If you've got to this point of the video, then I'm sure you'll enjoy my next video, 4 different ways of controlling lights in Home Assistant. Click on it right now. I'll see you in the next video. This was Gio from Smart Home Makers. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next one. Peace.